Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
A nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Now Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You gotta know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Throwing, Jones. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. And a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. And the 49ers first
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. They'll go as a gain of 4. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. And it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And he is going to have the 49ers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down, 49ers.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping that one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Second and 9. Off play action. Jones. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We're always talking about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive. Able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Oh, he shifts past him. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
Truly one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league, is willing to do whatever it takes to win and plays through a lot of adversity and continues to do it at a high level in his high 30s. Trying to make another run at the Super Bowl here in his 17th season.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Only able to gain a couple there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And able to get this down inside the 15, the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
14-yard line.
2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
3rd and 4. Now Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
few yards short of the line to gain. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
And that's right here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because it will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jones. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. 22! Ready! They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Running free at the 45. Inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Play action. Stafford. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll get nothing out of that one. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
The kicker here, it's complete. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now. Sneak at Stanford. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Rams are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. An extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. From the 25, here's a second and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with the first and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up first and 10 at the 40. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down, even though he's still in the pocket. He had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Back to throw. Stafford. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Rams on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Stafford now to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 102 yards for him.
Bueno, no, pero tiene que ser entonces como en 40 minutos porque voy a llevar a Olivia. Voy a pausar el juego. Estaba esperando que terminara de bañarse y todo, que la hora de baño. Y va a salir ahora. Déjame llevarle, volver. Como no, ¿qué 40? Como media hora.
Brown so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They try the left side here with Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now it's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up.
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
49ers 9 yards line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cameron Williams, an 8-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to extend their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks get them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25.